Welcome everybody to Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. I am Dr. Cush. I come to you with the rain and the thunder because we have a mysterious cocktail tonight. Very mysterious. Where did it come from? We don't know. I have no idea. No idea. It does exist though, and that is what really is throwing me off about this one. It has some elements that I would say, yes, probably Donn Beach might have had a little hand in this. There has some elements where I would say Donn Beach wouldn't touch this with a 10-foot pole. There is some swapping, some switching. There's some people that disagree on it. Lots and lots of mystery. So this is the most mysterious lights I have. So we're gonna play these for a minute while we say hello to everybody. We're making a cocktail called Donn's Coco Punch. My own thunder. All right. So anyway, we're making a cocktail called Donn's Coco Punch. Multiple people are reporting on this cocktail, so it must have some sort of history. Where is that history? Not in any book I have. I've been looking over the history books for the last 3 hours trying to find any evidence that Donn had anything to do with this cocktail. I have not been able to find that evidence yet. So we're gonna make it anyway. We're gonna speculate the whole time. We're gonna try and decide whether or not, first of all, it's any good. I've never had it before. I've never even heard of it before. Whether it's any good. And then, since I'm gonna be putting my own little spin on it because I don't have all the ingredients, I'll show you what I did in order to take the stuff that I do have and make the cocktail. That's the idea. Thesis of the little show. We can turn this off now. We'll go back to the normal stuff. I just figured we'd start in scary mode, and then we would leave there. There we go. All right, perfect. Now let me say hello to the people that I got here. Unfortunately, my message app wasn't working until, who do you think? Who do you think was the first person to show up? I'll give you guys a second. That's right. DC Debbie Clark, winner of the 2023 Cush Tucky Derby. That's going to get harder and harder every year. DC Debbie Clark, winner of the 2023 Cush Tucky Derby. First person that I saw comments, and to be fair, it's really when I see it that it matters at this point. I know Kyle's looking for something, so let me just get my board going. Here you go, Kyle. Good to have you. Shawnee P is here. Good to see you, Shawnee P. Good. Oh, sorry, I'm sure you said earlier. Good evening. I was wondering where your good evening was. It's lost in the message sauce at this point. Bon Bon is here. Good to see you, Bon Bon, winner of the 2025 Cush Tucky Derby. Lulu here. Lulu is here. I think there's a verb that I was missing somewhere in there. Lulu is here. Aloha to you as well, which probably means that down here I'm going to see a howdy. Let me see if I can find the howdy. Oh, no, that's not a howdy. I'm sure it's in there somewhere. Maybe I lost it already. Good to see you, Dougie G, in the place to be. Who else we got in here? We have a Moose. Moose. Oh, here's the howdy. Found it. Found it. Don't worry about me. I found the howdy. It's in there somewhere. I knew it was. It's always in there somewhere. Roger G, very, very happy to see you. Opie the dog is also here. Richie the Whiff. Oh, not that one. This one. This one. Look what we're using. Whiffing cubes. Wow! Hardly does that ever happen where I am using whiffing cubes and Richie the Whiff shows up. Good to see you. Yeah, Rich, a very, very happy welcome back. Paul Bell Amaro is here. Susan Lang is here. That's my mom. Everybody say hi to my mom. Amy Nordstrom, driving home and listening. Remember the rules. Driving home and listening is fine. Driving home and watching, if you're the passenger princess, that is fine. Driving home and drinking along is not the way to be. Amy Nordstrom demands that I describe everything. I will. I'll do my very best to describe as much of this as I can. Coco Punch doesn't exist on Beach Bum Berry's website. Yeah. It does, however, exist on Difford's. Pretty big website. Pretty big for cocktail. And it also exists on Lieber & Co. I believe it also exists on Jose Cuervo's site. So, okay, so maybe it's not exactly one of Donn's classic cocktails. Oh, who else we got it here? Yes, that's very safe travels. And hashtag a cube cam. has become trending all over Twitter, formerly known as X or whatever, however you say that. Cube cam everywhere. Everybody loves a cube cam. Donn's Coco Punch. I was looking. This is. I'll tell you how this started. Very quick story. Almost no story at all. I had some pineapple juice left over from a pineapple juicing that I attended recently. I was the sole member of this pineapple juicing, and it was at my kitchen. I also was cleaning out my refrigerator, and I found this coconut cream. I thought, well, that can't be good. It can't be good. I don't even remember when I made it. We're gonna have to go back through the archives, find out. Turns out, because I had put a high proof, overproof, white proof, just a big old rum. I put some rum in there. This stuff is delicious. It lasted. Whew. All right, so now what do I gotta do? I gotta start looking for cocktails that have pineapple juice and coconut cream. There's a couple of them come right to mind. Painkiller, pina colada. Well, I'm going to bring you a painkiller. Just out of nowhere, I'm just going to drop a painkiller on you. Out of nowhere, I'm just going to go back to a cocktail like the pina colada as if I haven't said everything there is to say about that. Okay, well, crap. All right, what am I going to do? Well, I started looking for other cocktails. I found a few of them. Some of them sounded pretty good. There was the cowboy colada. Okay, sounds pretty good. It's just instead of rum, whiskey. There was a number of people that were saying, hey, you know what you got to do? You have to make a tequila margarita. That's how they work. A margarita, but with coconut and pineapple. And I said to myself, I could do that. I really could do that. But is that the kind of content that my people want to see? Probably not. Bonbon suggests an Ango Colada. Also a very, very good suggestion. We had a lot of Colada suggestions going on. I decided I would keep looking, and I kept down the tomes of the internet. I held up my little light. I have it right here. Dang. Oh, I moved it. I have a little light, and I kept going down deeper and deeper into the internet. And I eventually found this one called Donn's Coco Punch. And I thought, that's great. Donn has his own Coco Punch. We'll make that all day. I've never even heard of it. I then went to the chat person. You know how you chat to that person and then they send you back those answers really quickly? I went to them and they said, yes, Donn did invent this drink. And then I said, where did you get that information? And they said, it's on page 108 of the Don the Beachcomber, Jeffrey the Beachcomber Berry's remix. And I said, ooh, I have that book. I opened it up, page 108, it wasn't there. I looked all around, page 108, I went back to page 106, all the way up to page 111, couldn't find it. So I went to the back of the book, couldn't find it. All right, it was not there. So I asked the person on the I think their name is GPT. I think it's like Grant Pensacola Tamarian. Anyway, couldn't. I asked him, I said, are you a liar? And he said, listen, I didn't mean to lie intentionally, but sometimes I just make up things in order to get over with this conversation as quick as possible. Dang. All right, well, now I'm left with a cocktail that I want to make, but it has almost no history. So I went to the history websites. Difford's has no history. I went to Lieber & Co. No record of this cocktail ever, except that on 2 different websites, possibly 3 if you count josecuervos.com, it just showed up. And I thought, this sounds like a pretty darn good drink. Let's see if we can make it. It follows a basic punch recipe. Instead of rum, it uses tequila. We don't use a lot of tequila in here, so I figured all my tequila heads, all my tech dogs are going to be in here ready to go. And also, we are going to do a little substitution. So by the end of this, I can kind of make this my own. Call it my own little drink name. There we go. 2 Caricos ready to go. So anyway, that's how we found it. Beyond that, does it have a whole lot of history? No. It's named after Don the Beachcomber, most likely. Oh, sorry. For those of you who are driving, I'm showing you the inside of my tin, making sure that you know that there is nothing in there. So whatever comes out will be completely the things that I put in. There we go. Dougie G's motto, bake it till you make it. I feel like that's a good way to do it. Yeah, if you fake it, but then never make it though, now you're in some trouble. Now you're in Madoff territory. That's not what you want to be. So fake it, and then I think the trick is to then make sure that you make it. Fake it first. Fake it all day. Fake it, but then make sure you make it. Otherwise, you'll be in some real trouble. Go to prison, like Bernie Madoff. Okay, we're starting here again. Let's get into it. Cheapest ingredients first. Cheapest ingredients first. Let's go. I got a lemon. What does this recipe call for? Check my book. A lime. All right. Well, dang, we're in some trouble. Well, how are we gonna figure that out? We're gonna ignore it. We're just gonna put a lemon in there instead of a lime. Don't get all huffly puffly. We're just gonna throw in a little lemon instead of a lime. Will this change the flavor? Will this change the flavor of the cocktail? Yes. Will it change it so significantly that it is going to throw us off and maybe we will throw up? No, it is not going to be that. We're going to go ahead and put in 1/2 ounce of, you should do lime juice if you have it. I don't have it. Lemon juice. Oh. Amy, are you listening? Amy's driving. Amy, I'm squeezing the lime. Don't tell her it's a lemon. It's a lemon. I'm squeezing it though. Nailed it. What a spectacular squeeze that was to get us exactly to 1/2 ounce. Whoop. Dougie G is starting to make me think that maybe he just fakes it. Use a little yellow lemon. Or use a yellow lime. Nobody will know. Fake that until you make it. I don't think you can. Okay. I guess next cheapest ingredient, and probably the best ingredient to put in next, so that you can start to wash out your jigger, is to get this really goopy, gloppy coconut. What do you call it? Coconut cream. Homemade coconut cream. What makes it creamy? Sugar. It's important to put in there. We need 1/2 ounce of some homemade coconut cream, or something like a Coco Lopez or a Coco Real. This stuff lasts for a while, and it's so much good. Amy, I'm pouring in the coconut cream. It's dripping. It's dripping from the sides. And now I'm spinning this little guy. I put the jigger in there and I spin it, trying to create a centrifugal force to make sure that all of the coconut stuff is out of there. Look at that. Put that over your head. Wouldn't even know. 1/2 ounce, 1/2 ounce. All right. What makes it gloopy? Asked Kyle. I would have to say probably the sugar as well. I think the sugar is pulling double duty on that one there, Kyle. I think the gloopiness, and I also think that I think the gloopiness and the creaminess both come from the normal place. Okay. Cocktail Lulu is yelling Amy as well. Amy, listen. Amy, we're putting it in. Okay. Next thing we're going to go ahead and grab, next cheapest ingredient, we're going to grab our pineapple juice. This is fresh squeezed pineapple juice. Fresh squeezed pineapple juice. We've done it. 2 full ounces, please. 2 big ounces. Amy, I'm pouring in the pineapple juice from a little Modelo bottle. It's fresh squeezed pineapple juice, and now I'm tipping it right in. All right? Everything's in the cup now, Amy. Hopefully she's still listening. Otherwise, I'm just yelling to nobody. Okay. What else do we need in here? We need our 2 liqueurs, or 1 liquor, 1 liqueur. Our 1 liqueur that we need is yellow chartreuse. Now, am I going to throw yellow chartreuse in here? No. How come? Don't have it. Just don't have it. I just don't have it. I'll be very honest. I'm miffed. I'm a little miffed at the chartreuse people. And I'll explain why. They promised us that they would make chartreuse. That's what happens. You say you're going to make chartreuse? Make chartreuse. Right? You got to make chartreuse. They stopped making it. They just didn't do it anymore. And now what's happening is we are being flooded. The whole scene is being flooded with other types of ginapes. Other types of ginape liqueurs. Flooded. Del Santo. Other ones. There's lots of other ones. Trust me. All right. Well, now there's going to be a whole new flood of people that are making all these different drinks, and they're going to all say to me, you can't make this drink with green chartreuse anymore. You have to make it with Del Santo. It's the Del Santo green flippy floopy. Well, now I have to buy a bottle of green chartreuse for a Carthusian flip. And for the green flippy floopy, I got to buy Del Santo. You're making me buy a whole new ginape. I only wanted one ginape, but because the monks didn't make it, now I got to have two ginapes. I'm not pleased with them. So I'm skipping yellow chartreuse altogether. Skipping right. Amy, I'm turning around to grab a bottle. We're going to grab this guy right here. This is the Witch. It's a style. It's a witchy style. It's in the same vein as yellow chartreuse. So pretty darn good. Oh, don't drop over. But is it exactly yellow chartreuse? It's not exactly. Certainly not. 100 ingredients in both of the chartreuses. Lots of ingredients in both of the chartreuses. Two little monks that live in two little towers come down to the middle of the little monastery valley. And they take their half of stuff and they pour it in. Nobody knows how to make chartreuse. So, of course, there's going to be stuff in here that we don't know. The people at Strega have no idea. All right, so I got a solution for us. All right, since it's not going to be exactly, but we want that chartreuse flavor. What are we going to do? Calls for half an ounce. Calls from the bell tower. The calls are ringing in. Half an ounce of yellow chartreuse. We're skipping that. Not skipping it. We're halving it. Quarter ounce of some yellow chartreuse, please. Or a substitute. Something like Strega. Now. Dang. Oh, shoot. Amy. Sorry, Amy, I just poured it in. She's getting it. Okay. What do we need, though? We need now to have chartreuse flavor. How are we going to do that? We could bring some chartreuse in, or check this out. Vegetal. Amy, in this, there's like it looks like a kind of a bullet. It's a wooden bullet. It's a little bottle. I'm opening it from the middle. Amy, opening it right from the middle. And inside of it is a little teeny tiny clear bottle with a lot of green stuff. All right, Amy, I'm putting this one away. And now I'm opening up the tiny bottle. There we go. Now, Amy, I'm showing everybody, but just so you know, there's a little stopper on here. This stuff is very, very strong. I believe there is footage of me somewhere drinking a spoonful of it and making a really stupid face. I know there is. Amy, if you want to see that, you got to go watch it somewhere else. Wait till you park. But we're going to take this, and we're just going to go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh. Almost too much. Be careful. Amy, I just dripped some in. I probably dripped a little too much. Amy, real quick. It went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it all sort of went down the middle and dripped too fast. I'm putting it back. Amy, putting it back in its little case. It's in there. All right, what next? Amy, I'm wiping down the bar. Okay. Next, we got to put in some tequila. Everybody shut up, all right? Amy, I'm putting in some, what's a good tequila? I don't know. Mezcal. I'm putting, what's a really good tequila? Ocho. Oh, Amy, I'm putting in some tequila Ocho. We're going to take some Reposado tequila. We're going to be putting in 1.5 ounces. I'm pouring it in. Tipping it in. There we go. Nailed it. Putting it away. All right. This is the drink. Amy, I have a scoop in my hand and I'm going right for the ice. I'm putting in way too much ice. How much ice that is. All the ice. Amy, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 pieces of ice sticking above the little thing. All right? So, Amy, in case you're wondering, there's a lot of ice that's sticking above my little tin. It's a silver little tin. It's now full of liquid. I'm taking the bigger tin. Amy, taking the bigger tin, and I'm putting it right there. That was my fist on the thing. Close it up. All right. Amy, I'm picking it up. Too much of the magic cubes. Never. That's exactly right. Richie the Whiff knows. Amy, this is Rich Whiffin. He's talking right now, and I put his little thing up there. His little street thing. Okay. We're going to give this a big old shake. Amy, I'm shaking, but I'm trying to keep my head as still as possible and not make any weird faces. I'm switching cameras. I'm switching back. There we go. Amy, I'm doing that cool bartender thing where they lift the little tin up really high and all the liquid drips out. It looks like we have some sort of control, but in the end, it's really actually easy to do. We're good. Okay, Amy, listen. I'm bringing out a glass. It looks so much like a little bamboo. These were given to me by Bon Bon. Thank you, Bon Bon. It looks like a little bamboo, but it also, picture this, Amy. It also looks like a glass. All right? So figure that one out. Just whatever pictures are coming up in your mind, that's what it looks like. Amy, I'm taking out a, what do you call these? Hawthorne strainer. We're going to strain. I'm straining it through the Hawthorne strainer right now. Right there. We're going to take some of this ice. I think that coconut is really making it an issue. There we go. That's what we wanted. Amy, I cheated a little bit. Just so everybody else saw it, but just so you know, I poured some of the liquid into the glass, and then I got frustrated because it was pouring too slowly because the coconut was sort of congealing at the bottom. So now what I've done is I've poured some of the ice from there, got a lot of the coconut out, and now we're going to pour again on top and see if we can't get all that good foam. All right. Looking pretty darn good. We're going to open up our gate all the way. What else you got for me? Amy, I'm pouring more ice in. Pour a little bit more ice in there. We're good. There we go. I'm shaking it. I'm spilling it. It's all over the place. It's becoming an issue. We're good. Okay. Yes. Hashtag tiny dirty dump. Tiny dirty dump. Teeny tiny dirty dumpy. Okay. Let's find a straw that we can use for this. Oh, this one. Is it too good? Is that gonna be too short? Oh no. Look at that. Amy, I have a straw that was made at a bong store where you buy bongs, and sort of looks like a mini little bong. I'm putting it into the drink. Probably we should do some sort of garnish. Dang, I didn't even think about a garnish. How about a squid? All right, Amy, just so in case you're still listening, Amy, I'm taking a little squid. He's a little red guy. He's like a little drink squid. He only has 5 legs. I don't think it was an accident. I think he's meant to have that. We're just going to put them right there on the side. Moose is calling for an orange peel. I don't have an orange peel, but how about Moose instead? Amy, just real quick, I'm taking the other half of the lemon that I squeezed, and I'm just cutting off the little peel right there. Just the peel, trying not to get any of the pith or any of the fruit. Just want a little bit of the peel. We're going to give this a little squeezy. We're going to drop that right there. Oh, just real quick. Amy, beer. I'm not, I assume that Amy Beer can see the show. So Amy, I'm not yelling to you. Instead, I'm trying to make sure that Amy Nordstrom, who watches the show but is unable to watch it currently, only able to listen, is able to understand what's going on. So this is the drink right here. Look how beautiful that is. What? Okay, gosh darn. That was insensitive to Amy Nordstrom. It looks nice. It's like a yellowish color kind of in there. Street PI did miss the beginning of this class. Dang, should we do it again? 1 second. Street. Give me a second. Amy, I'm turning on the, behind me I have mystery lights, but mostly they're just flashy, so it kind of looks like I have thunder going. There we go. Streets, let me tell you. I don't really know the history of this cocktail. It's kind of a mystery, which is why we put on the mystery lights. It's been written about on a number of websites, but it doesn't actually show up in any of Donn's books. And the inclusion of tequila makes me believe that this is not a Donn Beach cocktail. Despite the fact that it is called Donn's cocktail, I think Donn is just kind of a, famous name amongst the Tiki people. So this might not have even been Donn Beach's version of this cocktail. It might have been somebody else's version of this cocktail. There is no real Donn-ness to it, but that's all I know about it. Okay, let's go back to normal lights. I'm getting better at getting the lights going quicker. A little bit. Oh, there goes those ones, and then that one. Come on. There we go. All right, we got it. We got it in front of us. Let's go ahead and take a sip of this drink. Tequila, yellow chartreuse, lime juice, pineapple, and coconut. Those are the things that were supposed to go into this cocktail. However, something didn't. Oh, let me say hello to Chef Henry. Chef Henry is watching us all by himself over on Instagram. Chef Henry, if you'd like to pop over to YouTube, where the whole people are, that would be the way to do it. Yes. Oh, Street PI. Listen, I'm always looking for somebody to ask me a question. If you guys did ask me questions, this show might be... God, I talk a lot. It still might be 30 minutes. How long have we got? Oh, 29 minutes. Oh, we're going to come in right on. We're going to stick this landing. All right, Amy. Amy, watch. I'm going to... listen. I'm going to go ahead and sip this drink. So out of the bong straw, I'm going to go ahead and bring it to my mouth and sip it. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh. Wow. Wow. Ooh. What have we found? Have we possibly found my new favorite tequila cocktail? Yes. Okay. Amy, I'm rubbing my hands together because I'm about to say something. Really good. Would this work with a rum? It might not work as well with a rum. I think the tequila is giving this some like earthiness to it. Maybe if you did it with an agricole rum, you might be able to figure this out. Really, really nice though. I think that the Ginapi that we used, the Strega with a couple dashes of our vegetal, works phenomenally. It really does sort of like it makes it work in there. Would a lime versus a lemon have made a difference? It would have made a difference. Is it throwing me off? It's not. It really is something delicious. Oh my goodness gracious. That is highly phenomenal. Wow. That is not going to last long. Dang, I wish the yellow chartreuse was easier to get a hold of because I would make it the real way. But I don't think I'm going to do that. I don't think I'm going to buy yellow chartreuse anymore. I think I'm just going to stick with the witch. And maybe sometimes a little bit of, what's the tall one in the Harvey Wallbanger? You know what I'm talking about. Galliano. All right. Whether or not this was Donn's cocktail, highly doubt that it was. Certainly doesn't seem like it. Seems like somebody sort of, put this drink together and then decided that it was time to, I don't know, they put the drink together and they named it something in order to sell tequila. Either way, I think this stuff is delicious. Possibly my new favorite tequila cocktail, Donn's Coco Punch. Honestly, make it the way I did it. I think that the vegetal does something really nice to it. Question: why Strega and vegetal instead of green chartreuse? What, am I made of money? What am I just? When I light orange on fire, do I light $100 bill and squeeze it against it? What I got green chartreuse all over the place. I was doing a little work today. Don't worry about what work I do. And I was looking at Drake, and Drake now has they're called fabs. He had abs put in, like surgically put in, and all the people I was working with were like, "Oh my gosh, look at Drake! He put in those fabs." But what I saw was he took his picture in front of his bar, and he had like 4 bottles of chartreuse back there. I'm like, you guys, you think abs is a flex? That dude has 4 bottles of chartreuse at his house. That's a lot of bottles of chartreuse, Drake. I know that you lost that thing with Kendrick when he sang it at the Super Bowl, but show us your chartreuse. Well, that'll make us be on your side. All right, that's what I got. Amy, I put the drink down, so I'm not going to drink it anymore until I dance. That is what I have for you. Real quick, if you guys have a second, let me just let me preach to you for a second. If you guys are having a drink tonight and you don't know who to cheers to, a great friend of the show, Craig. Craig, one of our favorite dudes. He doesn't show up in chat all that often, but I know he's always watching and I know he's always there. Just cheers to Craig tonight. Craig is one of our favorite people, and you know, sometimes people need your cheers, whether you are with them or whether you're not with them. So cheers to our very good friend Craig, who we love so dearly and cannot wait to see in Arizona Tiki or San Diego Tiki Oasis. Oh, he's watching right now. Oh, good. He's watching right now. To Craig. My goodness, Craig, we love you and we're thinking about you. And all of us are cheersing to you. So that's what I got for you guys. Yes, we do. We love Craig. Yes, we all love Craig. Well, not congrats, but cheers to just cheers to Craig for whatever reason it is. just say cheers to Craig and keep Craig in your thoughts and all that stuff. So that's what I have for you guys. Yeah, a lot of cheers coming your way, Craig. Cheers. Well, cheers, Loriander. That's a little different. Cheers to Craig. Craig. Yes, a lot of hearts. There we go. To Craig. To Craig. To Craig. Yeah. All right, cool. That's what I got for you guys. Thank you so much for showing up at Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. We will be here. Check this out. This is weird. We're going to be here on Thursday. And then again, we're going to be here on Saturday. So show back up at Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks on Thursday or Saturday. If you guys have any suggestions for what I should do for this show, please let me know. I don't know what to do anymore. So I'm going to keep searching the internet for stuff. I'm trying to get some guests on coming up, but I am busy preparing for San Diego Tiki Oasis. If you have not already bought your tickets to San Diego Tiki Oasis, buy them now, please. Tell them Cush sent you. I think they're a little angry with me right now. So tell them Cush sent you when you buy your tickets. That is what I have for you guys. Until next time, you know what? We're going to put a little dance music on. Amy, I'm going to change all the bar lights so that they dance. I'm going to find Festival, and then, no, not that one. Universe, maybe Life. Not Warm Together. Fashion, possibly. Bohemian. Oh yeah, there we go. Amy, I put all the lights on so they change, so you can see what's going on. Watch these people that are going by. These are my patrons. I appreciate all my patrons. I also appreciate all of you that have donated to, first one, Marcos. Let me just say hello to Marcos. Marcos is the only person over watching on Instagram. Marcos, if you want to join us, we're always over on YouTube. You need to do a remote broadcast from Lulu's Lagoon. I feel like we should. Let's figure it out. Okay. I think you should keep sending me on road trips. All right, well, listen, maybe that's a one-time thing. Anyway, thank you guys so much for showing up to Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. Watch these names as they go by. These are my patrons. I appreciate my patrons. I appreciate everybody that has donated to the Tiki Oasis Fund. You guys will be getting some merch and stuff, but also my huge appreciation. And most importantly, thank you to everybody that shows up. We do classes Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays here at Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. And we're also on Instagram. We're also on Kick and Twitch and Facebook. So watch us any of those places, but then eventually make your way over to YouTube because that's where we hang out. Like Marcos. We're going to see Marcos on Thursday. Same Cush time, same Cush channel here at Dr. Cush Exotic Drinks. Thank you so much. Amy, I'm going to put the thing on, but then I'm going to go into this little corner up here and I'm going to dance for a little bit, but all the names are going to go by. Okay, so just in case you're wondering what's going on, that's what's happening. All right? Bye-bye.